Hello, everyone. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shauna, and today we are playing the Origin Challenge. Now, before we even get started, I just want to say thank you to everybody that has been commenting how much they love the series, commenting like how they solved some of their problems that I actually ended up facing, and just interacting with me. Like, I have been so grateful for you guys down in my comments who have been talking to me and telling me that you guys love the series, and I'm so happy for that. Now I am still getting over my cold, so I do sound a little congestiony, and we are just gonna ignore it for today, okay? Um, Now some of the things that I do want to touch on, like the issues that I did end up having, was that every week, if I did not end up playing with a set of Sims, they would not get paid if they had a career. And so the way I'm going to fix that issue would be every week, I'm just gonna go into each and every family and add in the money that they were supposed to get if I did not play with them. So that is one thing. But right now, as you guys can see, I actually have everybody sitting at a table, which is not very common in The Sims because everybody just like to get up and walk away. But you guys have arrived perfectly right on time. You almost missed it. Okay. But we are here at the Willows house, and the Willows have thrown, and by the Willows, I mean Scarlet. Scarlet has thrown the first official dinner party for our town, our village. And so right now, they're just discussing how to, better their town and what ways they want to give back to society. And discussing the actual ways that they're going to build their community. And so right now, I just want to discuss the first build that I will be doing. And the first build will be a community lot. Now this lot will have a church type of aspect. I'm gonna post it here because I did end up like building parts of it. So it's gonna have a church section, a town hall area, and then a little park in the back. And I'll put it on the lot that is like empty right next to or right in this same little neighborhood area. And I ended up quoting it, and with the trees and stuff like that, it ended up being 30,000, but I'm going to bump it down because trees and stuff should be included on a lot. Like they should not be paying for landscaping if it's just regular bushes and stuff. So we're gonna say that it's 20,000, and we're just gonna divide that each like equally between each and every household. That way everybody could put in, and we could actually get our first community build done. Another problem that I do want to say that I had was also the promotion. So if I was not playing with The Sims and they actually did meet the promotion criteria, they still just did not get the promotion. So what I'm going to do is at the end of the week, if my Sims have completed the promotion requirements, I'm just going to spin a wheel to see if they get promoted or not. And I think that's how I'm going to go about it. So now that I have everybody situated, everybody's just gonna grab food and we're just gonna chill out, talk to everybody, discuss some stuff with people. And our girl Susan did actually. Susan, where you going, honey? Our girl Susan, I hope she's not leaving. Hold on, hold on. But Susan has officially aged up and she is now a young adult. I did like a little get together with her, Naomi, and Caroline, and I know y'all asking like, why didn't Scarlett go in this? Honestly, because Scarlett doesn't have the best relationship with the girls. Like they don't really know her like that. So I feel like she's definitely gonna have to do some more work in gaining more friends or gaining popularity or being liked. Um, we do have Peter over, and if you don't remember, Peter's the one that actually ended up fighting with us on the first actual episode. So, Scarlett, as Peter's sister, she brought him over, and I'm guessing that they're hoping to, mend or fix what was going on. Did she really leave? Where did she go? But I want Timothy actually. I want Timothy and what is her name again? Susan. I want Timothy and Susan. Oh, imagine being. Oh goodness, I don't think they being friends, but I want Susan and Timothy to not Timothy, Tommy. I want oh my goodness. I want Tommy and Susan to actually get along and build some kind of relationship. Like they have good compatibility together, which is great. I guess this dinner party is going to end soon. I I guess we have an hour left, but everybody has already gotten off the table. And it took me a long time to get them there, so I'm not even gonna force them to go back. But I want them to work on their relationship. Like I feel like they would be ooh, not the garbage. I feel like they would be so cute together. And he is a very bookwormy sim. Like he loves the outdoors. I feel like his lifestyle and the way she is just gonna be like a very cute dynamic. And then we'll, eventually expand the situation and family like that. Another update would be that Caroline did have her babies and I did record it for y'all, but then she ended up like having the babies is twins actually. She ended up having them on the floor and it just wasn't what I wanted because I wanted to use the birth bath. So I just am not gonna show y'all that footage. It took me so long to like get it all together and stuff. But I'm just gonna have Miss Scarlett put everything away. Yeah, so the dinner party is ending right now, and she's feeling really, really tired. Like she spent all day cooking, and she actually burnt the house a little bit. I'll show you the photo that I have, but she burnt down the house. Okay, and she was just trying so hard to please everybody. She's still not very happy with her setting, but I feel like we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. And if you guys want to know, we're not doing that. If you guys, oh, the dinner party was successful. Oh, for some people. Oh, that is so cute. But I'm just gonna play with this family for just a little bit longer and let's see what happens. Wow. Didn't I just say that they were getting along? And now look at them fighting. And then the baby just had a blowout on him. Like everybody's needs are just so bad right now. Oh my goodness. Of course he's gonna put Genesis down. Because he's probably gonna take care of his needs first, which is uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think this is a valid argument here. He was neutral to having kids and he's feeling like this is a little too much. Like he's like, I don't really want to do this again. So we're gonna give it to him and he could just have it. Yep, they ended up fighting again and I'm going to actually have Timmy yell at or talk to what's his name? Talk to Peter and have like a discussion. And we're gonna just be mean and argue. And we're just gonna yell at him right now. Like Timothy is not in the best mood, and it seems like this kid is just always picking on him. So Timothy is definitely gonna just yell at not the dog getting dirty too. We got so much to fix. Like everybody's needs are so bad. But yeah, we're gonna yell at him and we're gonna tell him, get out my house. Like you gotta go. It says some Sims are too mean to forget, especially when it's a grown Sim being rude to a child at their big age. Dang. That's a valid argument too. I'm not even gonna lie. It's this valid. But we're just gonna have Peter leave because it seems like he is always starting something up. So I'm just gonna fix everybody's needs and we will catch you guys in the morning. Okay, so everyone did get like a really late start in their days. So Brian, oh my god, well not Brian. Bryson was actually late to school today, and so was Timothy. He was late for work, but it is what it is. And I actually made Tommy call out of work because he was sick, and so I just gave him medicine so he could feel better. What is wrong with our baby? Let's fix her needs. Yeah, she got it. But our dog is also dirty. So I'm gonna have him give Gus a bath. And I think for today, I honestly want to go on maybe like a some type of date or like hang out with Susan and see how that goes for them. Um I still have random Sims like pop up in my towns and it is what it is. I'm not gonna push for it too much, but I just want to speak about another thing that like we discussed in my comments was that we would do 2 weeks of each season because the 1 week felt really really short and it just felt like I wasn't able to play with everybody. So, I just have 2 weeks for each season, and then I did add a few holidays in here. I'm not finished with it, but we'll definitely keep working on it as we go. Now, we do have summer break coming up for the kiddos, and then we also have back to school for them in the fall and our first harvest market that I'm going to do. So, yeah, these are just a few things that I'm looking into doing. Also, Scarlett is I'm going to make her run a boutique type of thing, and we can honestly have it go hand in hand with the winery or like the brewery because she could just sell it downstairs or like, she could just have her own part in it. So I think I'm going to do that as well. And I actually did get a mod where the stores or like storefronts look actually better than what we have in game. So I'll be doing that as well. I do have Tommy out here. He's gardening a lot recently and we just had to switch over to our summer plants because the strawberries and stuff actually went out of season, which is going to be interesting from here on out. And Genesis is I'm gonna have her age up soon as well. Like, I'm obsessed with this family, if y'all could not tell. I genuinely don't know why, because there's so many other families, so many other things going on in other families. But I keep coming back to this one, and it says news alert on, and I think this is for the what's that called? For this thing, the quest thing to get like items unlocked. I'm not really actively working on that with them, so it is what it is. But I think I'm gonna have Tommy just, pop over to Susan's house and let's see what's going on over there. Okay, so I'm now in the Everheart's um family and the kids are not at school. School's honestly done, so it doesn't even make sense to send them. But I just had Tommy come over here and he has been talking to Susan a lot today and they're just getting to know each other. I just feel like they would be, who is this woman? I don't know who you are, ma'am. Please leave this household. But they've been getting to know each other real quick and he is a lifeguard. Edmund is a lifeguard and I think I want to change his career and I still don't know what I want it to be and I'm just really at a loss. So if you guys have any options for me or like any suggestions that you think I should do when it comes to him, Simi V had already given me a suggestion and it was to make him a vet. So once we unlock the limitations on being a vet, then we'll just make him a vet instead of the lifeguard. But I definitely need him to get a more stable job because he is the man of the house. Now, Miss Lucy here. Lucy is actually, she has an imaginary friend. And if you know, oh my goodness, some people did actually get the line The Witch in the Wardrobe, or like the Narnia series correct. That is where I got these characters' names from. And if you do know, like Lucy is a very, they want to say imaginative kid, but because she's a child, she honestly has a great imagination and there was like a whole world in the wardrobe in the actual movie that I'm talking about, but she has an imaginary friend and it just goes perfect with who she is as a character in the movie and I'm just obsessed with it. So she does oh, she likes fitness. That's cute. She does want to have a slumber party, you guys, and I'm definitely going to give that to her. Like why would I not? She does have a few people here, like a few friends here that she could invite. So there could be, a little summer party in the future for these Sims. I just don't know where I would host it because there's not much space here. And I doubt they're going to be able to make a whole bunch of money in order to, you know, improve their space within a short amount of time. We are gonna have him dig and of course go fishing because we need some sort of money. But Oh, she complimented his appearance. Y'all, I think look at them. They're growing a romantic bar, and I'm here for it. We're gonna do a deep conversation. She's also a writer. I'm not sure if I said it. Um, I think the freelancer was actually not supposed to be unlocked. So I am just gonna change her career to a regular writer. That way she actually goes into work and stuff like that. I genuinely wanted her to be a freelance because we wouldn't have to spend all of our time working. But, this family actually needs the money. So we are going to actually change that. Of course, she wants to finish writing a book and become inspired. So we're just going to cater to her needs and what she wants to do. Like, she genuinely fits the description that I was telling you guys about. Now, this is what I mean by the pictures in my game keep going black. And I know that they said that there was an update to fix it, but it has not been fixed in my game. And then I did hear around that the whole situation is that it can't be fixed within old saves, but new saves it will be. So I'll probably have to switch things over, which sounds like a headache if I'm being honest. Um Peter and Lucy actually have a really, really good relationship. I'm honestly surprised because I thought he would be the kind of person to be mean to her or like play pranks on her. But they actually have a great relationship, which is pretty cool. And I want these two to. So, like I said, the writer career, where is it? There's so many careers that we have to still unlock, which is so cool. Like I'm loving this challenge. So she has to read books for it. I feel like they are the kind of couple that would open the library and stuff like that. So eventually we will definitely have them, you know, be together and they're actually feeling very flirtatious with one another. So I think we're gonna take it to the next level a little bit. Maybe snuggle a little bit. I want to get like a bench out here, some chairs out here. This would have probably been better to do at like his house, but it is what it is. And oh, we could definitely have Peter. Peter, get up. You're not that tired. Come on. You didn't even go to school today. Dig this up for me. Um, we can't really harvest that. We could view that over there. Dig this up over here. Yeah, you gotta contribute. You gotta contribute to the house. So let's get some stuff that you could sell. There's mushrooms over here that you cannot collect. What about the garden? I know there's a garden over here as well. Oh wow. Look for the frogs. And look, they have like a little lemonade stand out here, which is pretty cute too. And nothing is available for harvest, which is okay. It is what it is. Oh my goodness, you could have a water balloon flight with Lucy. That would be cute over here. How's it going here? Solo fun from woohooing alone. Oh goodness. Edmund likes the outdoors, sure. She was woohooing alone. These mods, I tell you. So much fun with them. Okay. I did not realize that I was not recording and I was talking to you guys the whole time. Like, ooh, but it's fine. I wanted to introduce you guys to the Hansen twins. And so this is Savannah here. She's the older twin. And oh my goodness, this is so cute. But she's the older twin and I'm just gonna her hair was actually this color, which is real interesting. But I'm gonna make it brown to match her family or like her parents. I think that's cute. But um this is also River. River is the second twin and I like his hair like this too. And they have their mom's or their dad's eyes, I think. They're super cute though. Um I was doing the whole like their nursery section. I was doing everything and it wasn't even recording. So I'm a little sad about that, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna, dwell on it too much. I definitely think I enjoy flipping through families this quickly. Um, I don't know how you guys feel about it, so please do let me know down below if that is okay or if you guys prefer that I stick with one set of Sims and then move on to the next one later. So just let me know. um, I will do whichever one you guys feel more comfortable with because to me it doesn't actually matter. So I'm just changing up their looks real quick and then I'll show you the nursery that we did.
Been here before.
Alrighty, so these are the twins. Savannah is here. This is her everyday look. She is super duper cute with the little buns and bows in her hair. And then this is River. And we're actually done in here. So let me show you guys the nursery. So this is actually their nursery. And I know it is plain, but y'all see the money. Y'all see what we're working with. We ain't got no money for real. So I think this was the best that I could have done. And I think it turned out cute. This rug is actually from the nursery story. I think that was story nursery. I think it's no, it's not a stuff pack because we don't get those no more. um, it's a kit. That's what it's called. It's a kit. So I'm just gonna put the babies here, and they'll do whatever they do in their cribs. Now, I'm not even. I don't remember. I don't remember what I was actually talking about while I was doing this, but just want to run over a few things. Look, like the chickens are not even being taken care of. It just feels like if I'm not here, stuff just does not happen. And I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of that. So we're actually going to come over here. And how do we clean the chicken? Because the coop is already clean. So I don't know why he's like that or like stink. But definitely got to come out here and do a whole bunch of TLC on this house, and all their crops actually died. So like I've been like planting little stuff over here, hoping that it'll grow and make them some kind of money. I don't know. I need something else because they're like struggling and I don't want them to struggle. I feel like they're farming. They should be the ones like blossoming. But yeah, no. They're struggling pretty bad. And I mean, having the two babies definitely like impacted it. So I'm not too angry about it, but it's definitely we gotta give something. Someone gotta give, okay? Because like they're farmers. They're supposed to have money. Probably not during like the winter, but like throughout the um spring and summer and fall, like they should be racking in money. So please tell me what I'm doing wrong. And why does this lady keep oh, that's the thing. That's that challenge. I'm not really worried about it though. We're gonna harvest the prairie grass, and she could come out here and actually harvest these. Just want to make sure the babies are good. I don't know why everybody has this weird phone. It could have been a mod that I downloaded, but it is what it is. She likes gardening. That's great. That's amazing because you need to do more of it. Okay, gotta help him out. This is prairie grass too. Could we search for something in here? I'm gonna just hit harvest all prairie grass. And how much can we sell it for? Can we actually sell it? It's only 8. Interesting. I do also need to milk the cow. And for the payment situation, you guys, I'm not sure what to do for them because they're supposed to always sell, farm stuff. And like I just feel like when I'm not here, they're not able to sell anything. So what do you guys think would like be a good amount to add to them when I'm not playing them every week? Like, what do you think is a decent amount? And look at her pregnancy pictures. Like, do these even work anymore? Okay, they're still good, and I'm gonna assume that's because it was in his inventory this whole time. But like, look at all the pictures on the wall are just black, and it's so irritating because I thrive on pictures of my Sims. Like, they just bring back good memories. But I'm having them continue to just work on their fields while the babies are down. That way they can get their lives together because we need to get this money and they got to put towards the community, you know? Okay, he found a bottle of wine. Let's see how good it is. It says it's normal. Ooh, ooh, we're selling it. Why would we not sell it? Oh, that's perfect. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Oh, I love that for him. I love that for them because they need a kitchen update. They need a bedroom update. I wanted to get the what is it called? The things where you put the babies down, the mats. I wanted to get those for them, but it was too expensive before. Now we got a little some, a little spare change. Okay, so I've decided to give Mr. Greg a job. I genuinely forget these Sims names like all the time. But he's also gonna be a gardener. I think it works. And he actually gets to make money. So hopefully, yeah, we can get started on the assignment. I genuinely don't want the babies to just be in the crib all day. Like, I don't feel like, oh, but they are tired now. So, I mean, it's fine, I guess. We do need to come out here and take care of our cow. We need to feed Betty and we need to clean Betty. Are these ready to harvest? Perfect, because then we get to actually get this skill down here done. And I've also been forgetting to like start tackling their aspirations so we can get points and stuff that will help them throughout their lives. So he needs to reach gardening level 4 and evolve 5 different plants. I don't think any of these are ready to evolve, not at all, because they're all new. He does have some plantains over here too. And of course, she has her little like flower garden section over here where she's just been harvesting all of them. So they've just been sitting in her inventory. And she keeps taking this baby out. And I honestly have no idea why. But she could just be there. Like, I'm not even going to fight with her to put her back in the bassinet. But we are just going to have her work on a whole bunch of flower arrangements. And I like that our cats are very self-sufficient. Like, we don't have to do much for them, like how much we have to do with the dogs. And you know what? That's very realistic because my dog, you gotta do a lot for him. But our cat is just very self-sufficient. Just need the food in a bowl and that's it. He can do everything else on his own. And of course, he'll occasionally like come and she's hot. We gotta change this. We probably gotta get a thermometer. Not a thermometer, a thermostat. Oh my goodness. Yeah, can y'all tell I need a nap? But yeah, so him getting a job, I'm hoping that that helps fill like the whole gap of income situation that we have going on. Did he milk her properly? He did, and we got 6 excellent qualities of milk. Perfect. And I'm gonna come out here and we're gonna sell all of this. And let's do it after he takes a shower. And he should probably also take a why are you naked, sir? Why you outside naked? Oh no. Go back in the house. You know you're not supposed to be like that. I don't even think he know he naked. I think the game is just glitching. In the inventory, girl, I ain't see you could go nowhere. I'll make another one. Hold on. We got Miss Scarlett James wanted to come over. That is perfect. She knows her timing. That That is so perfect. Maybe they could actually get to know each other and it'll be like a cutesy little event thing. You guys, we are approaching Saturday, and so I guess on Saturday I can show you guys how I do my weekly resets, and this will be like the first one. So we'll be able to like roll the dice and decide what happens next. Or like roll the dice and decide it decides what needs to happen throughout the next week. So I'm excited for that as well. So I just want to play these few days, get everything going. And you guys, Scarlett does want another baby. Like Genesis is about to age up into a toddler, and Scarlett wants another one. She does. I know she does. But oh, they want to play a woo woo game. This couple a little freaky, freaky, freaky. Cause everything is just woo woo with them. I don't know what's wrong with our chickens. Like in this image, it says that they're dirty. It looks dirty, but they're actually clean. Maybe that's just a game glitch. I don't know. All right, so we have switched over to our last household of the evening. And I'm not sure if you guys peeped it while I was at the Everheart's house, but something something's going on here, you know? Something is going on here. And our guy right now is at the he's at the Hansen's place. But I do want us to just take like, a few minutes to why we can't visit. Oh, I just want us to take a few minutes to visit them over here, just to, have some discussions and whatnot, and just be more neighborhoodly friendly. And probably we could smoke some cigars, maybe. I feel like the kids would already be in bed, so like anybody wouldn't really know that we're out here. I'm going to add Edmund. I'm gonna form a group with him. And we're just gonna step outside. Like we're not gonna be in the house. We don't need nobody to see what's going on, you know? We don't need nobody to know nothing. We just gonna step outside the house real quick. Just gonna, say how was your day? We gonna share a little not them shaking hands. They like, we can't do too much. We outside in public. We don't need nobody seeing nothing. But I genuinely feel like they get along in a weird kind of way. Like, those couples that you wouldn't think they are together, but like they're together, I feel like that's what this is. And they're just gonna have like a very deep conversation. And they're just gonna be all silly together. He's just been handing out gifts all day, so we'll probably let's order a little quick gift to give him. So we're gonna give him the romantic gift of chocolate, and they're just gonna have fun together. Like I feel like that's all this is. They're just enjoying life and stuff like that, and it works. It works for them. But y'all already know, Mr. Ezra is actually already married. So look at they flirty now. But yeah, Ezra's already married, and he has definitely not. Okay, I guess the conversation is done, which is fine as long as they, kindle their relationship every other night. I feel like that's what this is. Like they were just like really good friends, honestly. And they like joking around and messing around, and it works for them. So I'm not too mad about it. But we are actually going into Saturday. So I just want to show you guys exactly what it is that I do. Let me just take him home real quick. Kids should honestly be in bed, so we're just gonna put them in bed. And Naomi would also be in bed. She would not be up at this time. But it is Saturday, so we're going to do our Saturday reset. I think that's what I'm gonna call it in the game. And basically what I do is I take the amount of dollars that he makes and the hours, and I just multiply it to get a number, and I do the same for Naomi, and I just add it to their household by using cheats. So we're gonna do that really quick. Okay, so we're gonna do some quick math. Okay, so Ezra makes $20 an hour. He works 9 hours, so I multiply 20 by 9. So every day he makes 180, and then I multiply that by 5 because he only works 5 days out the week. So he makes $900 a week. And then Miss Naomi here makes 16 an hour. So we're going to do 16 and we're going to multiply it by, she has a regular 9 to 5, so 8 hours. And that makes 128, and we're going to multiply that by 5 because she also works 5, she also works 5 days out the week. So she makes 640. So 640 plus the 900 equals $1,540. So what I do is I go Control Shift C and I type in testing cheats on. So cheats are now enabled. And I normally do this with MC Command Center because it is easier, but my game currently updated, and so I need to get the updated version of MC Command Center. So we're just gonna do it this way. And when you type in money, right, we're gonna just add the amount of money that's already in their household to the amount of money we just calculated. So we're gonna do 2,245 plus the 1,540. So altogether in their household, 3,785. And there you go. So now it's updated down here. If you guys did not know how to do it, that's how you do it. I'm not going to show you guys for each and every one of them because she does have the promotion task completed. We are going to go and we're going to spin a wheel to see if she should get a promotion or not. So let's go do that real quick. Okay, so this is the wheel that we're going to use, and we're just going to spin it once, and let's see what it lands on. Uh-oh. Dang it. I was hoping that she would have got it. Like, she actually works hard, but it's okay. So she will get no promotion in this case. And Ezra did not complete his task, his promotional task. So he will not be getting promotion either. So I'm just gonna go and do this for each family. I don't think you guys would be interested in watching it. So I'm gonna just go do it real quick. And because the Hansen family, because they have new babies, I also need to put them inside of our chart, our Notion template, and then we'll spin the wheel. So let me just do this real quick off screen so y'all don't have to watch the boring parts. And I will see you guys in a minute. Wait, before I do go and do that, I just want to show you guys the little upgrade that we did in here. So I ended up, let me put this down. So I ended up giving them like cute little curtains. So their thing is brown, and if you couldn't tell, the other family, the Willows are blue, Hansons are green, and I have not picked a color for the sibling family. I forgot Everhearts. I have not picked out a color scheme for them. So if y'all want to pick that out, let me know down below. But this is like the little living room section, and I think it is cute. It is definitely an upgrade from what they had. They had some real interesting stuff. This is where Ezra, smokes his cigars, and this is the computer station over here. So I feel like with their money, and my pictures are black, of course, but I feel like with their money, we will definitely just keep upgrading the house. I do want them to have a second story here. Um, I think we'll eventually get to it because their jobs actually pay pretty well. And if they continue to keep growing after we, of course, donate our 5,000 to the community lot, they can definitely get a second floor. And I feel like it'll work better for them. And yeah, so let me go and do my little Saturday restart for them. And I'll be back. Okay, so I have finished updating everybody's money situation. And so right now I'm going to add in the two new additions to the Hansen family. And I do that by going to my Notion template. And it's the one that she provided for the challenge itself. I go to my master database page and I click on Sims. And then I hit new. So with the new tab, it brings up this catalog area where you're able to add in the new sim. So first I want to add in Miss Savannah. So I'm just gonna type her name up here, and it's Savannah Hansen, our new baby girl. And so she does live in Willow Creek. So I'm gonna put that in there. Her household is the um Hansen family. I do need to add the family to Everhearts, but that's fine. The Hansen family is her family. She is currently an infant, and her gender is she/her. Her traits right now don't matter because they are actually just babies, and they don't have any kind of relationships. Their parents are Caroline and Greg Hansen. So that's about it. And sibling, well, add the sibling to River because then it'll just cross over to Savannah. So I'm just gonna close this out here, and I do need to add her portrait, which I already took a picture of. So we're just gonna add that really quickly. I think I took a picture of her first, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So that's our girl, Savannah, and I'm just gonna add in River's picture right now. So that is River. It should be, yep, that's River. He is so cute with his little glasses. But we'll just edit it from here. So this is River Hansen, and his pronouns are he, him. He is a part of the Hansen household. And that's about it. We'll do infant, of course. And I think that is it for him. Yeah. So that's how you add Sims if you did not know. I'm not sure if anybody actually wanted to see that, but I just thought I might show you guys because I've saw in my comments a few people were having trouble like navigating it. But what I do is literally the master database page that takes you to wherever you need to actually be. And it's just the most helpful thing when it comes to putting things in and searching for things on this Notion template. Now, for the exciting part, we are rolling for the event that has happened or is happening this week. Now, I did not do one for the week prior, and that's because we were still adjusting. But now that we are here, we are going to add a new one. So we should hit new and get a random event, I think. Okay, it says economic boom. Sims earn double from their careers and businesses for a week. You are allowed to cheat the money they earned that week to 2 times, which is amazing. So we will be doing that throughout next week. And oh my goodness, that's so good because that means our community lot will be done sooner than rather than later. And it's just gonna work perfectly for us. So I'm not sure if I showed you guys the community lot yet that I want to do. I'm gonna show you that real quick. Hold on. Okay. So the community lot is gonna end up being right here, and I'm just gonna put it as a park lot, and I have it saved in my gallery. So this is what it looks like. And there's a park in the back area, and I left the church open, and I did that because a lot of events can be can take place at the church, meaning funerals and birthday parties and um just other things, weddings, stuff like that. Stuff like that can happen inside the church area. So I wanted to leave it blank, and whoever's using that space must provide the money to do whatever they needs to do. And right outside next to it would be like our graveyard situation for now because, we are still itty bitty and eventually it'll of course be a bigger lot, but for right now we should start small, and we shouldn't lose that many people because we don't have that many elders, but stuff happens. So this section right here is our town hall, and just like how we had the whole dinner party situation or like meeting, that's what we would do here. So we would have town hall meetings and host things where you guys would honestly just help me decide or figure out what I should do next. Upstairs for both is empty. Ain't nothing up there. And then right here in the back, as you guys can see, there is actually a playground and a little community garden area with a bathroom, some benches, and this is just for the kids, honestly, so they could have somewhere else to be. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna end it here. I don't even know how long the video has been going on for. I hope that you guys are still enjoying it, and please let me know down below all the questions that I was like talking to you guys about. Please let me know down below what you guys think we should do and how we should move forward. I appreciate you guys for all the love and all the comments that you guys have been giving me. It really makes my day. So please continue to do it. And don't forget to subscribe, you guys. We are almost at 150. And I'm honestly shocked because when I first started this channel, I genuinely thought only like 3 people would actually watch my videos. And those 3 people being my family. So I'm just in shock right now that people actually enjoy my videos and like my content. So please do definitely subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.